come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Shota Imanaga.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Clips the corner, and that's strike two.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Batting second.
And now it's Mookie Betts. That's in for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ohtani at third with nobody out. Just outside, and the count is 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line drive. Swanson jumps, throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Ken Griffey Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Jr. launched a homer in his most recent game. Strike one.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the air, left field, down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here is Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Judge matched a homer in his last game. Man at second. Pitch misses. And now 2-0. Fastball for a strike. This to third. Birdie fires over to first. Judge out on the play. The batter now will be Will Smith.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the second and final game of the series. Swanson whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. here with my pal Siggy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Roki Sasaki. What's the scouting report on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Nico Horner. And there's a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball one. This to third. Handles, throws to first. And they get Nico Horner one away. John Birdie at the plate. 0 for 4 in the win last night. And a swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty. Base hit, center field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use.
Jeter over to second, and that's 2. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Shota back to work. That one out to right. Tucker settles under it. 1 up, 1 down. Masataka Yoshida digs in now.
Masataka Yoshida.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Goes down looking. Miguel Rojas at the plate. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hat puts it away, and that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Betts whips it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. First pitch misses. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. The throw to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran first baseman, number 9. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ortiz. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Tripled and scored to lead off the game. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches. Hitting leadoff in today's game. Let's remember, a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one way inside. In the air, left field. Hat brings it in for the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here comes Dansby Swanson. Bounce to 3rd. Rojas tosses to 1st. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now it's Miguel Amaya, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to the skipper.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And he takes a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's the swing and a miss. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Judge rips that one. And foul ball. And strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, run on first base, you want to keep.
Judge on the run. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Step off, throw to first, and Judge back in safely. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers.
Runner goes again. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fights it off, you'll see another. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one missed.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge makes the play. 1 down. And stepping in is the speedy John Birdie. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a ground ball to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing. And next for the Cubs, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And here it comes. Birdie runs. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Grounded out his first time up. And misses inside. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Around from second is the tying run.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now a chance for Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, called strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 2. misses the zone, and that's ball one. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Tucker stands at second with 2 gone. Check on the runner. Tucker dives back in. Just missing there. And that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Here at Wrigley Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Shota back to work. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. Ball 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter.
And here's the first baseman. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go, Cubbies!
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Late with the swing there.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that's a little bit high. 1 and 2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
2 and 2.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Move to first. Happ back on a dive. And now it's Dansby Swanson inside. And it's 1-0. That clips a corner. That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carried. And it is out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add a couple more. It's 3-1. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Just missed.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Sasaki ready to fire now. And it's fouled away. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fastball is outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, number 86. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Throw over to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-0. And that's outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
There's the strike, and the count is 3-1.
Count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So here's Horner now. Both 2 in this one. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now batting the third baseman.
And up next for Chicago, John Birdie. He's 2 for 2.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one inside. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Ortiz. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at the friendly confines. Top 6. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The batter, the second baseman,
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2. Jr., 27 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ohtani, the runner at second with one away. Chop to the left side. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Aaron Judge at the plate. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1 to Judge. And a big swing and a miss. That one missing inside.
Ball, 2 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Shohei to the plate and scores. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game. Will Smith to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Not in time. He's safe. Oh, and 2 now. That's the third. Birdie throws across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Let's go, Tucker.
And that skips in the dirt. Just off the outside edge. And the count now 2-0. Chop to the right side. Takes it himself.
Yep,
one up, one down. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Outside, ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
Outside and low, it's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
So man aboard. Now here is Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. Suzuki rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swanson digs in. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Man at second. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So you might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Throw to second, safe. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Outside with a breaking ball. Hatt leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Out to short, Jeter. And Swanson is set down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Miguel Amaya. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball one. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hard hit down the line and left. This one could be trouble. Happ on his way home. He'll score.
He was all over that one. That could be a really tough pitch to handle.
Lake Trinan takes over on the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's in there. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit on the ground to short. Jeter. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Derek Jeter. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Masataka Yoshida, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they inch closer. It's 5-3. So 1 out, nobody on. Miguel Rojas will hit next. And fires in a fastball at 95. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Max Muncy.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a miss at a slider. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's outside.
1-2.
Stays alive. And the slider just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself. After an at bat like that one.
Number 5. Ready.
Tap foul at the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the out.
Number 43 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And ball one. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swang and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Max Muncy. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Freddie Freeman. He takes over as the new first baseman. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is John Birdie.
John Birdie.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yeah, the batter now, David Ortiz. And that's through there for a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Pickoff throw. Birdie back in on a dive. Back over to first. And they're keeping him close. And that's the second disengagement now. That one pulled foul. Man at first, 1 away. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Now batting.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the... So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Scott, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. In the dirt.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
On the ground at first, and foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. To short, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyson Miller.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Mookie Betts will get us started. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 5-4. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Going gone. His 2nd home run of the series, and we are tied. It's 5-5. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. This guy with light tower power. And takes low for ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's in there, and the count 1-1. There's the strike with the knees. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch, 1 down. Julian Merriweather on the pitch out of the pen here.
Number 66, Julian.
And now Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Fights it off. You'll see another.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
That was pretty nasty. Digging in, Derek Jeter. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. Swings through that one for strike one.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 8th. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Freeman. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats. And the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
This one in the air. Freeman drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's already homered in this game. And that's in the dirt. Ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one in triple digits. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out to short. Jeter zips it across, and Swanson is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Porter Hodge. And now Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch swinging.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-1. And that is out of play. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Down and in, moved his feet.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And now the count is even. That one is upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't. Offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, number 6.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Called out on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Known for his late-inning heroics. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one just missing inside. The count now 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Now into the game, number 6. He's the new third baseman.
Number 6.
Leading off, Miguel Amaya. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Evan Phillips.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Just missed. And fouled off. On the ground, Jeter. Fires to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. That one off the mark, 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2.
One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. Full count now. swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one the other way. To first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning, Ryan Presley. Go-ahead run on base. Here's Mookie Betts. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ken Griffey Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. This one in the air. Birdie sizing this one up. And that's the third out. Back here in Wrigley Field, we're in extras here. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie. New pitcher on here, Craig Kimbrell.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Kimbrell checks the runner. Corner back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. And that's disengagement number 2. That catches the outside corner, and the count 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter now, David Ortiz. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
This one smoked out to left. He makes the catch, and there's two down. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Fly ball center field. Griffey gets under it, and that will end the inning. Now into the ball game on defense, Michael Bush.
Now playing first base, number 29, Michael Bush.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. Presley back to work. And it's fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Got it! Now 1 away. And now it's going to be Derek Jeter.